In the state of Florida, people jumping into Bass Pro Shops fish tanks is a pretty serious problem. For instance...
Wait a minute. It's a serious... My Floridians out there. Is it really a problem that people are jumping into fish tanks in Bass Pro Shops?
This is a trend, obviously.
Hey, blast off, I can talk my ass off. Hey, smoke you what you seen and I'll tell you what I saw. Hollywood, what you think and I'll tell you what I thought. And we can talk about it all when we hear on Trash Talk. Hey.
What's going on, everybody? We're back with another episode of the Trash Talkers podcast.
We made it.
We made it, Schmo Dog.
Yeah.
How was your Christmas, buddy?
Oh, man, it was great. Christmas is always fun, you know, you get to see the family and stuff. You do a lot of family time on Christmas, don't you?
Yeah, when it comes to like the big holidays like Thanksgiving and Christmas and stuff like that, like, you know, we work so much, you know, I mean, you have kids and everything, so you get to spend time more with yours.
Oh, yeah.
With me, it's like, I don't really have or I do have stepbrothers, but when it comes to the big holidays, we try to... You know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Just try to
come together.
100%, man.
In the frozen temperatures, man.
Lord have mercy.
It was a deep freeze this year.
You said you woke up at 4 and it was what?
8 degrees.
See, we saying that as Southern boys.
Mm-hmm.
There's some trash talkers who are watching this like right now.
Like, that's normal.
8? Man, I'm in negative 36. What you talking about?
Some up there in Nova Scotia or something.
Yeah.
It's like, it's Tuesday.
Man, yeah, but Christmas was good, dude. We, watched the game, you know, to the football fans out there. My first team is the Falcons, but Pittsburgh played on Christmas
Eve. Yeah.
We won.
Poor Franco, man. Franco passed away right before right before the commemoration of the Immaculate Reception.
Franco Harris.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Franco Harris. You know,
he was supposed to be honored at that show.
Yes, he was.
I mean, at the game.
You know who else passed away?
Who?
You being a football fan, me being an MMA fan, Stephen Bonner.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dang,
remember when him and Forrest Griffin, they were just
slugged it out.
Yes. Man, rest in peace to the legends.
Dang, that was the ending of the very first Ultimate Fighter.
Yes. Great. Oh,
man. Wow, what happened to him?
I don't know. I haven't looked into it.
Because he couldn't have been more than like 40 or so.
Oh, he was young, dude.
Yeah.
Franco Harris was young, I think, wasn't he?
What I want to say 60 something.
To me, listen, man. To all the trash talk, because you are not old, and I'm not. And if you're 70 plus, that's cool. But to me, old is 70 plus. If you're under 70, you're still young.
Yeah.
Think about it. I mean, that's how I look at it. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get anything cool for Christmas?
Nah. You know, I haven't really gotten a lot for Christmas. Like, it's weird when you get older. You know, you buy all this stuff for kids or whatever, and then you look around like, what did I get?
Not a goddamn.
I mean, yes, I received a few gifts, so
yeah,
I'll be thankful for that.
I haven't used them yet, but actually, I'll show you guys some of the gifts I got my mom, because I gave her a, what else thing called? I gave her an Alexa.
Yeah.
And so she said, well, hey, I'll give you one back.
Yeah. And
then shout out to my stepbrother, because he gave me this right here, and y'all, this is so cool. You know, I enjoy a shot of vodka here and there. And look at this, y'all. Look at this. Merry Christmas. I hope everyone had a great Christmas. I've got shot glasses with a bullet in it. A shot glass with bullets in them.
Yeah.
That is dope.
Yeah, it is.
So cheers to the trash talkers.
Yeah.
We're continuing on down our list, Smoke.
Yeah, absolutely. Disturbing songs that people may not know have a disturbing backstory.
Man, we have been from here to there. Like
and everywhere in between?
Yes, dude. Some songs we were like, why is this on here?
Yeah.
I mean, I saw, you know what? Before we read the top 3 comments of last video, someone in the, I don't know if it was last podcast or the podcast before that, but someone said, dang it, what's that song? Crap. It's the Samoan, the Who?
Yeah. Oh, that's Mongolian.
They said that song should probably be on this list.
Yeah, I think you had mentioned that at one point in time, but I don't know. Of course, we don't know the lyrics. You know, we just listened to the song. It sounded like a good song.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. What were they saying it was about?
That's the thing. If we spoke that language, Dude, maybe it's like, I'm coming up to your island and I'm decapitating.
Well, it was a war song, you know.
Great song, too, by the way, dude. All right. What's that? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I was just saying we didn't really catch it because we don't know the language.
No, you're right.
But I would like to read the backstory about it now.
Okay. All right, so let's do this. So top 3 comments of last podcast. I don't know why YouTube does it like this. Okay, so number 3. By the way, shout out to Kathy Murray. We just want to say that for giving us that $10 super thanks. Thank you so much. Oh,
absolutely.
All right, so number 3 comment of last podcast of disturbing songs that people enjoy is from Levi Brand, and he says, we can live beside the ocean, leave the fire behind, swim out past the breakers,
and watch the world die. Yes, that's what I was trying to think of when we were doing the podcast, because that song, I remembered the song, I just couldn't remember the words at the time. He's like, we can live beside the ocean, leave the world behind, swim out past the breaker, and watch the world die. He's talking about his attempt at offing himself.
What song is that?
Santa. Well, oh God, it's Santa.
Oh, Santa Maria?
No.
Santa Monica? No.
Santa Monica. That's it. Yeah.
Everclear.
Everclear. Yes.
Okay. Shout out Levi Brand then. All right, number 2, comment of last podcast is Industrialist 2015 of UK. Oh, this is going to be a good one. He said, if y'all check out Lord Abortion, Lord have mercy, Cradle of Filth.
Wow. That's the name of one of their songs, apparently, huh?
Bro, there are some sick song titles in the metal genre.
Oh, absolutely.
There's a band called, you ready for this?
Yeah.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
Cattle
mutilation?
Is it
Infant Annihilator?
What? Why? I mean, it's cool. I get it. I mean, it's being edgy. I get it. But yeah, this comes from Industrialist 2015 of UK. He says, if y'all check out Lord Abortion by Cradle of Filth, it is a dark poetic story about a man killing, desecrating, and R-wording alive and dead women. No.
Wow.
And the descent into losing his mind. It's really something to listen to. Danny doesn't condone this atrocity.
Obviously.
Yeah, but he has the mind and literature to paint the image, basically like what you were saying.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. A lot of songs do paint the picture of something really bad. And a lot of times in the mainstream media, they mix it up and try to accuse an artist of glorifying this behavior. No, it's telling the story of a horrific situation, not glorifying it. I don't know why a lot of people like to paint that picture that, oh, they're glorifying these horrible things when that's not the case.
You're saying it's just art.
Yeah, it was art, and in some cases it's actually helping society by pointing out the bad points in society and saying, hey, you don't want any part of this. Yeah, that's a lot of hip-hop. You think all those rappers love living in a war zone? No, they're trying to get out of there. They're telling stories that they know because they lived through it, but they're not glorifying it. I mean, maybe there's some that are. There's always the outliers, but most of them are trying to tell you, like, hey, you don't want a part of this society right here. It's bad.
Yeah, it's almost like I'm putting this in your face because they're not doing it.
Yeah.
Almost. Okay. And, we have, so number 1 light comment of last podcast again is Kathy Murray. Shout out Kathy Murray again. She said, if y'all never been depressed, then it's very difficult to understand suicidal ideation.
Yeah.
I've been there.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't even know what else to say about it.
Yeah.
I've been there, man.
I mean,
it's tough.
Again, y'all, there's people out there, and I want to say this, dude. Being a man in America, it's okay to put your feelings out there. If you are going through something, being a man, I know you want to try to be macho and, I got to put on a stern face. Mental illness is a real thing, and it's something that I go through daily. But being a man doesn't have to be so masculine, doesn't have to be so, check out my testicular fortitude. If you have a problem, it is okay to speak to someone. No one's going to look at you and be like, oh, you're less than a man because you're going through something in your head. No. everyone goes through things. Everyone goes through things. Everyone has problems. Everyone has ups. Everyone has downs. Before taking that final straw, just speak to someone,
Talk to
man.
somebody, yeah.
That's it, and it's that easy.
Even if it's hard, like the video on the channel, Easy Way Out. You know, that I definitely wasn't glorifying it for one.
Go check
some
that
people
song
might think
out if you
that,
haven't.
but yeah, it was a snapshot of how I was feeling at the time, and it's a way of me sharing how I was feeling at the world with the world to get it out, so that you're actually expressing your feelings. And if you look at the comments on that video, a lot of people go through that
and said
and it
song
helps
helped them. Yeah. Why do you think that is? Why do you think we have this narrative, or that we paint this picture that, oh, you can't, if you talk about this, you're not strong enough? Like, why do you think that is?
That goes back, countless generations, that men are supposed to be strong and silent and not share their emotions. You're not even supposed to have emotions, much less share them.
I'm one of the
You're
most
supposed to be
emotional. I
tough.
have cried
You're supposed
on
to be a
camera.
warrior. Yeah.
My bad. Go ahead.
You're supposed to be a warrior, and just if you do have those feelings, you don't tell anyone, because that makes you less of a warrior. Which, society has changed, and luckily we can express those feelings these days.
So basically, you're just saying it's a primitive thing that's just
It is.
embedded.
It is absolutely a primitive way of thinking.
Man, there's help out there, and we're gonna make this better. We're gonna continue on down the 50 disturbing songs that people.
Yeah, we'll work out a few more of them today.
100%.
Yeah.
All right, so this is what is this? I think this is part number 8. Am I correct, or is this part number
7 or 8? One of the two.
This is part number 8. This is part number 8.
Okay.
All right, so number 50. And I just lost it.
This would be number 40 or 41.
Right there at it.
Yeah.
Looking at some of these songs, just Sublime being on here. Who would have thought?
I know, yeah.
Red Hot Chili Peppers, dude.
Under the Bridge.
Yeah. Queensryche.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. That one surprised us.
How about this one? Dead Kennedys.
Dead Kennedys. We covered one Dead Kennedy song, didn't we?
Do you remember the name of the song?
Not right offhand, but I remember pointing out that I seen that logo before. I remember a kid in school having that DK logo on their shirt.
I do remember you bringing that up.
Yeah.
Well, the name of this song is called Holiday in Cambodia.
Holiday? Ooh.
With this being a holiday season, I mean...
I don't know that Cambodia, at least not in the 70s, is a place you want to spend a holiday.
Dead Kennedys is the 70s, man?
No, well... I don't know that they may go back to the 70s. I don't know, but Cambodia was where the genocide happened in the 70s.
Educate me.
I want to say it was the mid 70s. I don't know the whole story behind it, but I know like 2 million people died.
Holy!
It was an uprising, and then there was a genocide that happened, much like the Armenian genocide.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't dug into that story completely, but I do know there was a massacre there.
Listen, man, this is my dog right here. Y'all don't know what it's like hanging around Stu daily. It's sometimes like I know I'm an intelligent person. I know I am, and I think it's more of his memory. Sometimes it's just like, dude, how do you know this stuff? Like, and I'm sure I've heard it in school. I'm sure I've read.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's like I think it's, and you're very intelligent, but I think your memory is just to the point where you just pick pieces and just
interesting things. Yeah. I mean, I forget a lot, that's for sure. I don't have a great memory. Huh? Your birthday?
He's going to miss this one.
April 27th?
Oh my God, it's
1987.
It's April. Damn it, Smoke Dog. It's not 27th, but it is April 7th, 1987.
It's April 7th, that's it, yeah.
You soggy son of a bitch. All right, so Holiday in Cambodia says, among all of history's greatest punk and hardcore bands, the Dead Kennedys distinguished themselves for being biting and surprisingly lucid satire, quote unquote, not no mean feat, arguably reaching a precocious peak on 1980's full-length debut, Fresh Fruit for Rotten Vegetables. One of the era's most thought-provoking albums, bar none. And it was the sinister melodies of Holiday in Cambodia that arguably left the largest number of self-righteous Americans squirming with discomfort when reminded of the Vietnam conflict's persistently horribly legacy halfway around the world. So I think maybe they're talking about what you...
That sounds like it. Yeah, especially if it was 1980, then that wasn't that long after it happened.
Dead
I
Kennedys.
kind of want to look up the date on it.
Wait, Dead Kennedys is punk?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Would you put them in the category of Sex Pistols?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I think they go back to that time, too. Especially if this one came out in 80. They were obviously doing it before then. So they were probably around the same time as them.
Okay, what are you Googling right now?
Last thing, for 4 years between 1975 and 79, the Cambodian genocide was an explosion of mass violence that saw between 1.5 and 3 million people killed at the hands of the Khmer Rouge, a communist political group.
So what does that mean, though? Does that mean they're just going up to people, just shooting them in the head?
Well, I think it was a political group that had power, and they had an uprising, a rebellion. And back in those days, I mean, it doesn't seem like that long ago, but things are handled differently these days. I mean, there may still be countries where that could happen, but you know, back then, like if these people are trying to rebel, you slaughter those people.
I mean, but when you say slaughter, what do you mean? What does that mean? Like, hey, you
turn the army loose on them,
and what? Just shoot them? Like,
yeah,
that's so sick,
dude.
Man,
1.5 to 3 million people died.
Listen to that number. 1.5 to 3 million, Smokey. That's a lot of people, dude. That's half of it. That's half of Georgia, half of Atlanta.
Yeah, it is half of Atlanta.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is crazy, man. It's make love, not war.
Yeah, I want to hear that song now and see what they had to say about it.
Of course you do. Of course you do, Smoke. Of course you do, 100%.
Yeah.
What you got for the next one?
Ooh, we have covered ministry in the past.
We have?
Yeah, industrial techno.
Yes.
Yeah, the song is called Jesus Built My Hot Rod.
He damn sure did. You got a fire hot rod and Jesus built that mug.
Yeah, ain't nobody beating you.
Bro, you driving on water.
Driving. You gotta drive on water if Jesus built your hot rod.
Bruh, imagine
bro.
Look, they on a track, they going and there's a pier. This dude, this the other dude, they stop, other dude's like, fuck that. Boom, going on the water.
It's somebody chasing you, they ain't catching
you.
What on God's green earth is going on here?
For real.
Ministry's oppressive industrial barrage was already disturbing enough when Al Jorgensen was the vocal helm, but when he extended an invite and who knows what kind of illegal chemicals to Butthole Surfers lead Gibby Haynes, their collaboration on Jesus Built My Hot Rod tipped the scales into complete insanity.
Wow.
Haynes' mushed mouth, often unintelligible enunciation. I know some rappers that do that.
Hey, bro, let's not.
Pushes an already out of control tune over the cliff of reason, and we're thankful for that. Doesn't say what it's about.
It doesn't.
But apparently Al and Gibby collaborated on this, and
from the
it's unintelligible though. They're saying it's much. We gotta hear this song.
We gotta hear this song, dude.
Yeah.
Trash Talkers, please tell us if y'all want to check it
and
out.
tell us what it's about, because this does not tell us what it's about.
What if it's just a whole you don't understand one word. That's
crazy.
That'd be crazy, dude.
Yeah.
First of all, can we just talk about the name of a band for a second?
Yeah.
Butthole Surfers.
Butthole Surfers, man. If you wanted to be edgy in a time where people were homophobic, there you go.
Buttholes.
There you go.
Are you a butthole surfer?
I try not to be. I mean, I've dabbled on occasions. No, I'm just kidding.
You a damn don't you? You a damn, because I was gonna ride with you. If you ride, I'm gonna ride with you, dog.
Hey, people, you know, sometimes you've been with somebody for a while and
you try things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Try new areas.
Yeah, thanks. But no,
I was just thinking of surfing. Like I'm literally visioning somebody surfing on a butthole, a giant
just...
butthole, and you on a surfboard,
going in a circle, dude.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
You're spiraling like a toilet bowl, just going deeper and deeper each time. I think
of Cruising USA, the video game.
Yeah.
Like I don't know why, but Okay.
That was a great video. I used to play it in the arcade version at the store. Yeah.
Even the N64 version was cool.
Yeah, they kind of softened it up when they made the Nintendo version because you could like run over cows in the arcade, and you could like I want to say you could crash and like burn and all this, and then when they released it on Nintendo, like you would hit a horse or something and it would just like
move out the way or something.
Yeah.
They did the same thing with Mortal Kombat on Sega. So if you wanted to play Mortal Kombat,
no blood.
Play it on Super Nintendo because you could have blood.
Yeah.
But on Sega, it was just like gray stuff, like sweat. Yeah. You know.
Wasn't one of them they changed the blood to green to get it by?
Actually, I think that's what it was. I think that's what it was. Yeah. But no, man. I just want to know what butthole surfers sound like.
Yeah, exactly.
What does a butthole surfer sound like? All right, let's see. Moving on down, we got The Offspring.
The Offspring.
We have done this band, haven't we?
Absolutely. We've done a few of them.
The song that they have on this list is "The Kids Aren't Alright." We've done that, right?
Yes, we have. Yeah.
What do you remember about it?
Hey, hey, come out and play. You gotta keep them separated. It's about gangs.
Oh, you gotta keep them separated.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so it says the bouncy pop punk of The Kids Aren't Alright can distract listeners from its troubling dissertation on childhood dreams gone unfulfilled. One by one, the denizens of a happy and hopeful city street succumb to bad choices and disappointments until they're out work and out of luck. By song's end, one guy ODs.
Oh, yeah, he said that in the song.
Another commits suicide.
Yeah.
And so it goes. Adult hardships grind down the youth's hope like a cruel combat boot. Depressed yet?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. So that wasn't the one about the gangs then, huh?
I don't think so.
I know we did one that was all about gangs. Oh, man.
But
now I want to look up the lyrics.
Well, trash can let us know.
Yeah.
But they keep them separated. Do you know
that was the one about the gang? But is it the same one?
Damn it, did we pull it up? No.
I want to pull up the lyrics.
Go ahead, Smoke. You gotta keep them separated.
Hey. The Kids Aren't Alright lyrics.
If y'all just saw our Google history, y'all would be like, what in the heck, dude?
Oh, yeah. No, chances thrown, nothing's free. Longing for used to be. Still it's hard to see. Fragile life, shattered dreams.
Dude, this band was big, dude.
Yeah, this was the one where he said, Jay committed suicide and Brandon OD died. Yeah.
Bro, the Offspring is huge.
Yeah.
Because that's 2 hit songs that they got that. Because that's not We Got.
Yeah, that's the other one. Yeah. Keep them separated. Which may be the title of that one.
Keep them separated?
Yeah, something like that.
That definitely sounds like it's about games.
Yeah. It was. Yeah.
I don't know, dude. Are the kids alright, Smokey?
Well, sometimes they are. I mean, kids are wild. That's just life.
What kids are?
Even in Alaska.
You stupid, dude.
Dude, they do.
You stupid, man.
There's gangsters in Alaska.
There's gangsters in Alaska. There are.
Yeah.
That's a true thing. Who we got next on this list,
Let's see who we got. It is the Misfits.
Oh. You know what's crazy? As many videos as we have done. I don't think we've ever done Misfits, have we?
No, I was thinking we have, but that was Danzig that we covered.
Correct.
We haven't actually done the Misfits yet, I don't think.
As much as I don't know anything about this band, I do know this is punk.
Yeah.
How is that? How is it?
Because they wrestled in WCW.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. They were with Vampiro.
You're right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Jerry Only was actually a decent wrestler. And he was the lead singer.
Didn't they wrestle the Headbangers once, I think?
No, that was the Oddities you're probably thinking
did they
of.
wrestle as the Misfits?
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
I remember that now.
Sting was involved in some of their feuds.
Yes. Yeah. Wow.
They had all the painted faces guys battling each other.
I remember
that was a crazy time in wrestling. They're just like, painted face, y'all two fight.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Dude, Sting was, I'm sorry, one of the greatest.
ICP was involved in those feuds also.
Sting, Misfits, and ICP.
And Vampiro, yeah.
You can't look me in my face
Oh, and the Kiss Demon. Because Kiss was on there also. So they had Del Torborg be the Kiss Demon and wrestle.
Look, man.
Dude, it was a crazy time in wrestling.
That just shows you the mind. That just shows you the mind of Vince McMahon.
Well, this was WCW, so...
Oh, Eric Bischoff.
Well, yeah, Eric Bischoff, and a lot of that happened under Vince Russo, too. He was a writer under Vince McMahon in WWF, but when Eric Bischoff was leaving, they brought in Vince Russo to write for WCW. And then Bischoff came back, and they worked together for a time also.
Dude, people don't give WCW credit, bro.
Oh, it was fun, dude.
And Nitro, there was one point where I preferred Nitro over Raw.
Me too, yeah.
Yes.
I mean, Raw always came back and won in the end, but there was a good point of WCW.
At one point, dude, when NWO, Wolfpack...
Oh, they were ruling the airwaves then.
Sting with the red and black, white and black, hanging up in the... I can go on and on.
I know. What do we got next? We haven't done the Misfits.
What you got? Come on.
It's called Last Caress. The Misfits melded punk rock with shock rock beginning in the late 70s. Churning out a stream of high energy outbursts adorned with Glenn Danzig. Oh, he was still here during this time. Glenn Danzig's encyclopedic knowledge of horror movies and splatter comics. But arguably, no song matches their sheer offensive imagery of Last Caress. With its infamous opening line, I've got something to say. I killed your baby today.
No, why?
Doesn't matter much to me as long as it's dead.
What's the name of this song? Peaceful Caress?
Last Caress.
Wait a minute.
Danzig, really.
Danzig was in...
Yes, he was in the Misfits originally. And then when he left, I guess Danny Only took over.
So Danzig started in the Misfits.
Mm-hmm. And I want to say, if I remember right, I want to say that Danny was there with Glenn Danzig.
And then he left and just became Danzig?
Yeah, Danzig left and went out on his own.
Was it just him? And was he a solo artist? Or was
Well, yeah, but he had a band with him. But
so it's like Marilyn Manson, Gigi
exactly.
Allen, and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
It says, you know the rest. Well, we don't know the rest, but we're going to have to see the rest. And you also know how disturbing the song is.
For you to say the first line in the song, may you repeat that for me,
I
please?
will repeat that line. It says, I've got something to say. I killed your baby today. Doesn't matter much to me as long as it's dead. Glenn, you were a disturbed individual.
You say that. But then earlier...
But then again, it does say, he's drawing off of his recollection of comic books and horror movies. So, it could just be artistry. It could be just displaying a situation, a story, a horrible story,
I mean, I'm not saying, dude, there has to be something in you for you to even make that the first line.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a...
Dude, we did horrorcore music.
Yes, I know, bro.
We never once talked about...
That's
children.
Cap. That's cap.
I didn't. I never since. Nah. Maybe somebody did.
Well, I guess. Yeah, maybe you're right. I think you're right. I don't think anyone ever talked about. I know imaginary, like from like cartoons and stuff.
Oh yeah.
But not like you know what? You're 100% right. We didn't. There was certain things.
There were certain lines we didn't. cross.
Yeah, we didn't cross, and that was one. Now I do remember. I do know a few lines that 2 or 3 people have made about cartoons, like.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I mean, if you're saying it in a comedic way.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know the context of this song really, so.
Bro, this is what's so
can't
interesting.
really jump to conclusions here.
We have eventually. Again, we're not going nowhere. We're here. We are gonna have to check out every freaking song.
Absolutely.
I mean, for us to not even know any of these songs on here and just to see.
We got about half of them.
Say about half?
Feels like about half of them we covered.
I'd say about a good 50%. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, for us to not know 50% of these, it's like
we need to make a week of disturbing songs and run through the ones we haven't.
Oh, that's fire!
That's a good idea. Yeah.
That's fire, like a Misfits and a.
Yeah.
We've done Dead Skin Mask, haven't we?
Yes.
By Slayer.
Yes, we have. Yeah.
What's 2 you want to check out that's on this list? Give me 2 that you want to check out. on this list. I want to hear that Misfits one.
I want to do the Dead Kennedys, Holiday in Cambodia.
I was gonna say that too.
And I have heard it. We talked about it last week, but Hey Man, Nice Shot by Filter.
Oh, that was last podcast, right?
Yes. Let's see. What else we need to check out? We're going to have to do more Queensryche.
Oh, my God.
Ghost Elizabeth. We're going to get all these.
Oh, dude, we're going to get all these in.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Is it am I on the last one here?
Yeah.
Okay, you're ready. Another band that I would not expect to be on here. Smashing Pumpkins.
Smashing Pumpkins.
Why? And then, first of all, the name of the song is called Bodies.
Okay.
Ring a bell to you?
No, it sounds like it'd be a hip-hop song from the 90s.
Or a song that Disturbed made.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Yeah.
Why? Okay, I'm just going to read this, because Smashing Pumpkins doesn't seem like a
No,
band.
they don't seem like a band that does a lot of disturbing lyrics.
It says, even in the depths of the heavy metal rejecting grunge era, Smashing Pumpkins leader Billy Corgan remained a closeted headbanger. Wow. And 1995's epic double album, Melancholy and The Infinite Sadness, had more than enough room to let Billy indulge in his ill-disguised metallic fetish.
Metallic fetish.
Bodies, quote-unquote, in particular, matched its fearsome musical overtones with haunting rhymes, including unverified allegations that the cryptic repetitions of Love is Suicide were aimed at Corgan's former flame, Courtney Love, in the year following Kurt Cobain's death.
Oh.
What?
I had heard that they were together after Kurt.
Wait, Billy and Courtney?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, because I remember him being on Raven's podcast and talking about a conversation they had together. Not anything, not anything bad. Just he was talking about a conversation they had together when they were together.
Billy Corgan and Courtney Love.
Yeah.
After Kurt.
Yeah, read that line again.
Dude, that's crazy if that's what happened. It says, include. Okay, so it says, all right. 1995's double album, Melancholy and The Infinite Sadness, had more than enough room to let Billy indulge in his ill-disguised metallic fetish. Bodies, in particular, matched his fearsome musical overtones with haunting rhymes, including unverified allegations that the cryptic repetitions of Love is Suicide were aimed at Corgan's formerly flame, Courtney Love, in the year following.
There you have it.
That's kind of messed up, bro. That's kind of messed up if that's really... It said cryptic, so...
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's kind of messed up if he's, aiming it at Kurt, yeah. But, I mean, as far as them being together, like, she's going to be with somebody, right? Is that bad that Billy Corgan stepped in?
No, because you said it right.
Yeah,
she's going to be with someone.
Yeah, you don't expect her just to be single for the rest of her life.
What does Love is Suicide mean? You killing yourself if you love something?
I guess if you love something. I mean, it's happened. Damn all these beautiful girls. They only want to do you dirt. They'll have you suicidal when they say it's over.
Yes, I'm too beautiful girl.
Yeah.
Damn.
Remember that?
I can't believe you brought that one out of the woodwork.
Dude, that was about 20 years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Oh, Sean Kingston. Shout out to you, man. That dude's actually gangster.
Is he?
He's actually gangster.
He was a kid back then.
Oh, yeah. But he's down with some real OGs.
I didn't know that.
No, but you're right, Courtney. I mean, you have a life to live. And let me ask you this. Let's say you're married to someone for 40 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your spouse passes.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. Do you think your spouse would want you to move on? Go be with someone else.
Well, a lot of them would. And you would think if you love that person enough, you're like, I don't want you to suffer and just be alone. But there are some people who probably wish that. Like, nope.
Well, not only, bro.
No one else.
Okay, what if it was someone, like, what if it was the person's best friend?
Mm.
Look, I swear to God, this is going on right now in my family.
Really?
I swear to God. What do you think about that? Okay.
Well, sometimes that's a good thing, though.
5 kids.
Yeah.
30 years. Spouse dies.
After 30 years. Wow.
Or 30, 40 years.
Wow.
Spouse's best friend is now with the guy.
Sometimes that might be the best person, though. if you trust that person.
I mean, you do got a point.
If you're like, hey, this was my best friend, and I know he'll take care of you.
Yeah, but how do you think the person that passed would feel like, bro, you were my best
Well,
friend?
that's the thing. It depends on what they would feel like, I suppose.
Would you be okay with that? If you were with someone for 30 years, 5 kids, and you passed, and your person got with me, you would be like...
It'd be tough, yeah.
I mean, that would suck.
Yeah.
I don't want my folks to be with you, but if y'all love each other, cool. But I'm just...
Yeah, I was trying to say it without dissing you, but...
No, man, I mean, keep it real. Like,
yeah, I mean, it'd be tough. But then I think, like...
See, that goes
like
back...
T-Slam. Like, he's a great dude. And I know how good he would be.
Well, damn, I'm not. God dang. God, come on, bro. You saw how...
You're not the, like, get married and settle down type, though.
I don't know, Smoke. As older I'm getting, bro.
Well, the older you get, the better you get.
I'm getting older, man. Continue. I need to hear this. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, I know how good of a person he is. And how much he cares for people, so...
You don't think I care for people?
Yeah, I do. I know you do. Man, you care for your mama more than anything on
Lord.
earth.
That's... Man, listen. But yeah. And my spouse, I'm not going to get with someone if I don't think...
Yeah, it'd be tough being that dude.
That's what I'm saying. If I died, bro, and you was with my girl that I was with 5 kids...
Yeah, I wouldn't even try it.
But no, if it happened, I know you well enough. First of all, I know you well enough that you wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
I know you well enough that you
Exactly.
wouldn't do it, first and foremost.
Yeah.
But if it were to be you, I'd probably, out of anybody else I know, I would prefer it to be you. I don't want any... I've got 3, maybe 4 friends. But out of those 4, if I had to pick, I'd prefer to be with this guy. Because...
Yeah, but it's still going to be weird, ain't it?
That's on your call, bro. I'm dead.
I know.
I'm hanging with the source.
I'm saying, you thinking about it before you're dead, though. You still like, it sounds weird.
Yeah, it does, man. That we're talking about Billy Corgan and Courtney
I
Love,
know,
dude. Imagine.
man.
Oh,
Triangles, man.
God, triple triangles. Remember that?
Yeah. Triple triangles.
Smoke Dog. This was interesting. You got any OMG?
I do, man.
Some crazy stories.
Yes, I do.
Is it? We got Georgia today, or is it just?
We got
Florida?
Georgia. Oh no, we got Florida.
Okay. WTF.
WTF.
What the Florida?
And today the other one comes from Spain.
So come on, give me one. Give me something.
SOS.
I was just thinking that.
Something out of Spain.
Something out of Spain. Run it. Run it.
All right, I'm going to give you the 2 headlines. You're going to tell me which one comes from Florida, which one comes from Spain. Let's go with man builds 60-foot spaceship
Stop.
to visit.
I'm done. I already got it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
To visit planet from his novels.
What?
So apparently you got a guy that reads a lot of novels, and he wants to go to those places.
That dude. That means this dude has read this book and is so infatuated with this universe that he's created through this book that he believes this fictionary. Is fictionary a word? Fictionary. Fictional planet, and he wants to visit it. And he built a spaceship.
Built a spaceship to do it.
Did he have NASA's approval?
I'm guessing no.
Then it's in Florida. That was a trick, because I asked if NASA's an American country.
Yeah.
I mean, an American...
Well, he didn't. I don't think
Let me hear the other one. Hold on, let me hear the other one.
Man jumps into Bass Pro Shop fish tank.
Damn.
And that's it.
That's Florida, dude. Come on, bro.
Now, Bass Pro Shops is a worldwide company, I'll tell you that.
Really?
I think so. Like, you think about, there's a lot of places in America that you think probably are just an American entity, but they go worldwide.
Dude, whatever happened to Quiznos?
They
just disappeared, right?
Yeah, there used to be tons of them. There's still one on 710 Peachtree, though. Like the last bastion of Quiznos in the world.
Man,
they had a franchise called Maximo's also. If you wanted to get outside of the traditional Quiznos, you could open up a Maximo's.
What time is it? I think I'm getting a sub tonight.
Yeah. All right. So, man building 60-foot spaceship
to visit,
and man jumps into Bass Pro Shop's fish tank. Which one comes from Florida?
So he did a cannonball in his tank. Is that how he did? That's definitely Florida. I thought the spaceship would have been Florida, but the man jumping into the Bass Pro Shop, that's definitely Florida.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Which one you want to hear about first?
I want to hear the spaceship. I got to hear this.
All right. To infinity and beyond. This guy isn't exactly Buzz Lightyear, but pretty close. According to the Huffington Post, Spain's I'll leave his name out, built a 60-foot, 2,600-pound spaceship basically in his own backyard. He said the craft isn't quite ready for the maiden voyage, claiming the technology isn't quite advanced enough yet. But wait, it gets better. He states that his top space travel destination is a planet called 10/7. Never heard of it? That's because it's a
fictional place.
He's a novelist and made it up in one of his books.
He made up, Lord have mercy.
He made up the planet, and now he wants to travel to that planet.
Bro, that's delusion.
That's
delusion right there.
Either that or an elaborate publicity stunt.
No, that could be too. This could be a big stunt to just like, hey, dude, but you know what? We're talking about it.
Yep.
We're talking about it. We're talking
but
about it.
Some people do get delusional like that, though. Some people get so wrapped up in their own stories that they start believing it. And there's like tulpas and things where people will eventually see their own characters in real life because you put so much thought into it. Who knows? This guy might end up on 10/7 one day.
I don't know. I do know that is a thing where people will tell themselves a lie that they know damn well isn't true, and they tell themselves.
But if you do it enough, you start believing it.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I need to hear about this dude jumping into the damn piranha tank.
In the state of Florida, people jumping into Bass Pro Shops fish tanks is a pretty serious problem. For instance...
Wait a minute. It's a serious... My Floridians out there. Is it really a problem that people are jumping into fish tanks in Bass Pro Shops?
This is a trend, obviously.
This got to be a prank, dude.
For instance, a man in South Florida climbed up on a fake rock wall. Oh, you ever saw the Bass Pro Shops? They got the wall climbers. And dove into the fish tank for a laugh. However, it's not the first time a Florida man has pulled this prank. It's a common story with severe punishment in the Sunshine State.
Damn, what you think the punishment is?
Probably a fine, right?
I need a video of that.
It's private property, so they could sue you.
You said no. That's more than a fine. That could be, like you said, private. It could be trespassing.
Yeah, they could charge you with trespassing, disturbing the peace, or something like that.
Destruction of property.
Yeah, because there's probably water spilling out everywhere. They have to clean it up.
The fish.
You could be facing quite a few things, man.
Look, bruh. What y'all doing in Florida?
Why y'all need to be jumping into fish
What y'all doing down there, man? Like, what? I mean, what y'all doing? Y'all so bored y'all gotta go to Bass Pro Shops and cannonball in the freaking fish tanks?
I hope they ain't none of them, what's the cousin of piranha that everybody likes to have in their fish tanks? Well, I guess you wouldn't be able to have it with other animals.
Some gars?
Nah, I forgot what they're called. But I like a lot of people will have them in their home. They're actually carnivorous fish. Yeah.
I don't know. You have to let me.
Yeah, I have to look it up. Yeah. I can't remember what they're called.
God dang it, man! Every week, look, something out of Spain was interesting. That's just delusional.
Absolutely.
Damn, drugs or mental illness on that one.
Oh man, that could be both.
It could be both with anything.
Yeah. Yeah. Addiction is a mental illness, so. Yes. I'm gonna say delusional.
Mental illness.
Probably, if he's a accomplished novelist, maybe he's not on drugs.
What if it's Stephen King? Like, what if it's like James Patterson or something?
What if Stephen King actually believes in some of the stories he wrote?
Wow, good. Tulpas, you were talking about it.
I saw the story. Yeah, speaking of tulpas, I saw the story about the guy that wrote Constantine. Yeah, it was Constantine, I think. And he actually said that he saw Constantine in real life walk into his house one day. He's just sitting there, and all of a sudden a guy walks in his front door, and it's Constantine. It's the character that he made up. And the guy walks in, and he sees him. Like,
I mean, dude, the mind is a serious thing, dude.
Mm-hmm.
You think about something, you speak something, I'm telling you.
You can't speak things into existence.
Facts,
it happens.
Facts. Yeah. The law of attraction is such a real thing, man.
Yeah.
Whoo, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
We done talked about bodies. We done talked about
Sounds like we're doing a mysterious universe.
butthole
podcast.
surfers, dudes jumping into fish tanks.
Yeah.
I need a damn. God, y'all know I quit smoking cigarettes, but damn, I need a cigarette right now. God, Lord have mercy. Oh man, to the trash talkers out there, guys, thank you so much for all the positive reception, and let us know what you think the most disturbing song is on this list, and what song should we check out, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Also, what do you think's more crazier in that story? Was it the Spain story, or was it the Florida story?
Are you asking me or them?
I'm asking trash talkers.
Yeah,
Y'all let
tell
us
us
know who you think is best.
Yeah.
You got anything else, brother?
That's it for today.
That's it. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Great podcast. Just don't go jumping into nothing, guys. And we'll see you next week. And with that being said, my name is Bears of Hollywood.
I got you. Go ahead.
6 bucks.
I am Larry Smokey Ramirez Cowan.
And we are
over
and
out. Deuces.
beat me up
I
on camera.
know.
Damn.
This gave you the sock to the ear.